Green Room is one of the best movies of the year. I didn't know very much about it, aside from the fact that it was from Jeremy Saulnier, I think. I don't know how his last name's pronounced. I didn't know anything about it, aside from the fact that he wrote and directed it. And he was the writer-director of a movie called Blue Ruin that came out a few years ago. It was actually in my top 10 of 2014. Incredibly original, just fantastic film. Once I found out that this movie was from him, I knew I had to see it. I didn't even want to look to see what it was about. I just knew I had to go see it. Really, the only thing I knew about it was Patrick Stewart was in it. I'm going to give a very brief snippet of what it's about because I think that the less you know, the better. It's about a punk rock group that ends up performing for a bunch of neo-Nazis. And while they're there, something goes wrong. And then it gets progressively worse. And that's it. That is all I'm going to say about the movie. Because seriously, the less you know about this, the better. Much like Blue Ruin, the director took, I don't want to say a simple story, but a story that is very down to basics. But because the writing is so strong and smart, and the directing is just done to perfection, it makes it something that in lesser hands just would not work. But because he's so good at this, he makes it work phenomenally well. Macon Blair was in this. He was also in Blue Ruin, and he was terrific in this. Anton Yelchin was great. And Patrick Stewart, once again, is just an incredible actor. I had heard that there was an interview where he was looking to do something different, and he read this script and just fell in love with it and had to play the part and had to get into a very not Patrick Stewart type of presence in order to play this role. And wow, for the short period of time that he was in the film, he was incredible. The movie does an excellent job of setting up the characters, letting you get to know them, and then the shit completely hits the fan. And the movie is just, I don't want to say moves at a breakneck pace, but once things get going, the tension does not let up for at least an hour. It's just, the whole time you're just sitting there just biting your nails, just, oh my God, I have no idea what's going to happen next. And that is incredibly rare these days. Green Room is a phenomenal film. It's very violent. It's incredibly well written. The directing is top notch. I give it my highest possible recommendation. Don't be surprised when this one's in my top 10 of 2016. This movie is, running out of adjectives. This movie is marvelous. If you can, I know it's only playing in a few theaters. I had to travel a little bit to check it out. But if it's playing near you, if you have the opportunity, absolutely, positively, do not hesitate. Go see this movie right now.